Good morning. I had a conversation with someone. Well, not someone. I had a conversation with currently my youngest client. Now he's 16, and we were talking about the. No, we weren't talking about it, but the topic of strength came up, and I was telling him, "Oh, you know what?" He was talking about basketball and how he was calling out some names, but I love the fact of learning. I love the fact of learning because I've learned so much about, not so much, but I've learned just enough to understand, physiology. So the topic of strength came up, right? And I was telling him, I said, you know what? I said, yes, lifting weights is cool, but if you removed, any form of conditioning, let's just say, hypothetically, like, what if there wasn't any form of conditioning or training or whatever the case is, right? You have some people out here who are genetically, and I'm not going to say the other word yet, who are just actually genetically and who have been inherited with this next level of strength. And I have been actually blessed to come across this level of strength with two people. But I must say that my godson, at the time he was and 9 or 10 at the time, and we were wrestling a couple times. A couple times we wrestled a couple times, but I never thought at the age of 32 that I would have to use my martial arts technique. You understand what I'm saying? I had to use martial arts intelligence, meaning body maneuvers, right? So that I don't get caught. So let's say he's about, at the time he's about this. I'm like 5'4 3/4", so he's about this tall, somewhere around there at the time. And the strength that he has inherited is simply amazing, because you would go to a gym and see somebody lifting three, four, five plates on a bench or deadlift or whatever the case is, but you have people actually walking around with a level of strength that was just naturally inherited through the DNA and genetics, right? And my mentor years ago would say, he said he would use this word, exceptionally, right? Exceptionally gifted, exceptionally strong, exceptionally talented. So as we know, not as we know, but some of you may know, as the saying goes, how they say in the South, when coaches or scouters are scouting for new athletes, they would say they would say it like this: "Them boys good. That boy good." And I kept saying that yesterday after my client and I had a talk. I'm like, I just kept saying it all day. I'm like, that boy good, or them boys good, because they would scout and see what was exceptional about a specific athlete, recruit him or her into the field of the sport that they felt was best for them. So scouting is a form of skill and technique, and actually a gift too for some people, to actually pick that up. So the best way to deal with exceptionally strong people, keep them happy, because we got to deal with their strength when they happy. So we don't want to deal with it when they mad. Peace. Oh, and also I want to say, so I'm saying this to say this because yes, can you get strong? Yes. Now, when I was younger, I was just like known to be averagely fast, in track and field, and I can draw. Those are my physical. When it comes to physical, I can run, and then when it's just natural, I can draw. I mean, I can sit here, I can draw anything, literally, as long as I have the time. See, but then I'm not just saying that strength is the only exceptional gift out there. There's computers, there's math geniuses, science, geography, instrumentalists, What else? Artists, you understand what I'm saying. People who drive, play golf, different things like that. So once you find what your child is exceptional in, or not just your child, maybe the next person sitting next to you, the youth. When you find out what they're exceptionally gifted in, man. So this is one of the reasons why I specifically stay in this health and fitness field and go so far in depth, because there's a 9 year old. He's older now, of course, but there's a 9 year old coming up, and he's gonna need a playmate when he's mad. So I'm gonna have to use my martial arts skills when I'm 50 to deal with him. And it makes me smile, because I always like the youth. It's not just the youth, but you look at the youth, then you look at who the parents are, then you look at who the grandparents are. You're like, wait a minute, hold up. So y'all got this is what run through y'all family? Oh hell no, y'all like a hidden football team, that don't want to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a mercenary team. I don't know. But I'm just saying. So whenever you come across somebody who's exceptionally gifted, but in my case, I'm come across people who are exceptionally strong. I gotta make sure I stay on point for the future, because, like I said, if we have to wrestle for fun, get some anger out, maybe you actually take that gift and learn how to mentally deal with them, not just bad terms, but deal with them, handle them, guide them, and just full support. I could go on for this. I could go on with this forever, but I'm gonna stop here. Okay, so whenever you find somebody exceptionally gifted, you know, just see what you can do for them for the future. They don't have to know, but plan for them. Peace.